Hey guys,
Hi.
Shelly's behind the Sasquatch there. Anyway, so it's been another month, and so we wanted to update you on what our progress has been. Um, we figured we start with the plants and everything, and then actually take you over to what's going on with the house.
Now, as you can see, I'm in a tank top. You're in a short sleeve shirt. Some of our other videos you see is long sleeves. The heat. And it's not just, oh, it's hot. No, it's the humidity. It has been, oh my gosh.
It feels like you're walking in a sauna, but
So it's been touch and go trying to get stuff done and have motivation and get out and do something when it's that humid and sticky and nasty. But we have been able to get stuff done. So
yeah. So our little koi plant, let me just show that to you real quick.
now it's mostly known as lilikoi. Actually, it's mostly known as passion fruit. Lilikoi is the Hawaiian name, and I found out the Tennessee native word in Indian is okohi. Okohi, I think, is how it's pronounced. Now there is a valley that is further that way and over yondery way, but we haven't gone there, so I haven't been able to find any wild. But from the ones that Connor bought me last year, we planted them. This one survived its winter and has sprung forth yet again, so I'm hoping it'll do really well because I really love passion fruit. It makes delicious sauces, jams, jellies, eating. They're good. So yay! Go Lilikoi!
Then we got our little blueberry bushes that we saved. They're starting to produce a little bit right there.
Those are native. They were here. We didn't plant them. They're wild growing.
Yeah, so we got a few of those hanging out. And then over here, we have our potato plant that we started in a stack of tires. And it's coming along. It's pretty big.
It's huge, actually. Put that in there, give it a little more soil, and eventually pile more if we can. If we have the motivation to get out in the heat and do it. Watch out for the stump.
So I got the truck back. Everything's good. We got a couple more things we need to do to get that all fixed up. Joe let me borrow the trailer here.
So, last video you heard Joe. Thank you again, Joe.
Yeah. So we were able to bring this whole stack of tires over here that we're actually going to use just like they do in earth ships. And we're going to build that into, originally we were going to use a shipping container in the spot that we had dug out, but prices went up, man. I was going to get a shipping container for $2,700, and now it's more like $6,000.
But we have lots of tires. Lots and lots of tires.
So you fill those up with dirt and stack them properly, and you end up with a 2.5-foot wall of solid earth. It's really heavily insulated. It'll act as a great food storage, cold storage, as well as tornado shelter, anything else we need it to be.
Meow.
Shut up, Miss Kitty.
Meow.
All right. And then you have Shelly's little herb garden in here.
She's doing awesome, especially the mint there. The green onion did go to seed, and I was able to kind of shake some of those seeds out, and we'll see if they do anything. But rosemary, thyme, lavender. You got a couple little strawberries. Yeah, they're hanging in there. You know, they're there. And then mint.
All right, so
Over here.
where are we going?
Into the big green.
Oh, my bad.
Yay. We have watermelon plant that we bought. And it's already doubled in size. seems to be doing pretty good. I did water him today because it was, like I was saying, really hot, and we've had kind of had dry day. Well, dry as in not raining, but it's been humid, hot. So a little extra water to the plants here. And it kind of fixes it. So you'll see I've got some little sprouts coming up, and those are some bell peppers. You know, when you cut bell peppers for the kitchen and you just take the tops off and you dump the seeds. Well, I took the tops and the seeds and I just stuck them in there. And they're already sprouting. That was within this last week. We also have some tomatoes that are trying to come up. Again, something we ate, but it had some seeds, so I just scooped some of those seeds aside and put them in the ground. They're sprouting. This is some amazing lemongrass. Smells so good. It is great for tea, and you could also use it as a bug repellent. A lot of people do ornamental grasses in their yards, and I see a lot of it, but they're pointless. Lemongrass will get to really big stuff and be an ornamental grass, but still have a purpose. So, earlier today I did try to put some strawberries out there that were going bad in the fridge. We'll see if anything comes out of that, because strawberry seeds, trying to sprout them, I have not ever seen it, not experienced it. It's always been shoots off the plant, so we'll see if a seed will sprout or not. Thanks. Farming. There you go. That's our garden. That's just some little things that we got going right now.
Yeah. But, you know, every little bit helps, and so we try to make it to do and produce a little bit. We really hadn't focused too much on the garden this year because Shelly was working for a farm, so we didn't think we had to. And then that didn't work out so great, so now we're like, we'll try to make some stuff grow.
A little late in the season, but get it to go at least anyway. Hi, Miss Kitty. Hi, Miss Kitty.
All right, so we showed you last time. That's that big window, the Shelly's birthday window, and finished that wall. And then here is the door. Shelly's got the knob on it. She's clear coated it.
That's how humid it is. It's swelled up. But I have a doorknob with a key. Actually just inside, so that we hopefully won't lose them before construction's done. But yeah, doorknob attached. And we've got the whole little insert thingy thing right here, which looks really nice and not as easy as one would think, but it got done. Show one more.
So this is where the glass bottle window is going over the stove. So we finished that layer of wood and got the tar paper on it. We didn't uncover this yet because she's still working on the cob and the glass bottles in there. This is that window above the sink.
We got it in. We got the tar paper on. We got the second layer on. We just got to finish the contour edges. And today kind of just ran out of oomph.
Yeah, ran out of steam. Over here, so you can see I kind of started on the electrical a little bit. But that's going to be going outside for the freezer right there to the porch. But we got the chinking done right along all these gaps and everything. So everything's all sealed in. And then I went on this wall and got the backer behind here so we can start chinking that. So let's go inside and look at the glass bottle wall. And we have been doing a lot of the electrical. I'd say I feel like it's 3/4 way done, but it's really only half done. So half of the electrical done.
So right here you can see this process for the cobbing. Dirt we dug up. Instead set it out on the tarp, let it dry out, crush it down. Obviously, you can't really wet a big rock. Or if it's a rock, you have to throw it out because a rock could break glass. So once you get it down, file it, and then I got a little sifter, buckets to sift with it. Then I can move it inside. I can mix it with the water and the straw. And I can play dirty with it. So, this is it so far. Actually, that's it. Just gotta finish, we're gonna do some sealing layers on it, which will help make sure the weather doesn't abuse it too much.
And you'll notice how that bottom part, it right here is a light color, and this top part's dark, and then that's light. That's because the dark part is the part that she just did
Today.
So it hasn't finished curing. Everything else is completely dry, and she's put these hash marks in everything so that the secondary layer is going to adhere to it. And then we'll clean up all the bottles, and once we take off the tar paper and everything, then it'll actually shine through the light through these bottles, and it'll be amazing.
Yeah, we've got the green ones, we got clear ones, we got some brown ones, green ones, clear ones, brown ones, and like I was saying, blue will be the tiles. So a lot of blue will kind of be reflected in it too. And it's coming together really nicely. I think it's going to clean up really nicely. Just a little sandpaper here and there. And it's going to be gorgeous because you can just wipe a lot of that off.
Yeah. And then, so this is my electrical madness. So I have everything coming out that hole because that's where we're going to connect the junction box. Then there is the one that's going to go out to the freezer that's going to be on the porch. And I got everything, no more than 5 or 6 outlets, like lights or outlets on any one. But I ran out of Romex, so now I got to get more electrical line.
That was fun trying to figure out and map out how many outlets, how many light switches.
Look, you see that bundle right there? That will make your brain hurt.
And yeah, I kind of prepared an outline of what to do, and Connor was magic and actually made it happen. So here's to hoping electrical fires will not happen.
I love what she has in me. Anyways, but yeah, so that's what we've been working on. All the electrical and her doing the glass bottle window over there. Anything else?
It's hot.
Yeah, it's very hot.
Brain.
You can see I'm sweating right here. Yeah.
Yeah. My brain goes funny when it's humid. I can handle heat. 120 degrees is what I grew up with in the desert. But it was like 0 humidity. This 83 degrees with 97% humidity is disgusting.
Yep. All right.
Yeah.
Well, that's all I know that we've been working on. We're going to continue bust away. Next phase is finishing out the electrical, getting insulation into the walls, doing the interior layers on the walls, finishing the secondary layers on the exterior walls, sanding everything, getting everything painted. I think that should get us through the next month. Once we've started getting all that done, then it's all about
moving the water,
and then plumbing and chopping trees and setting posts for the bump outs, for the mudroom, for the bathroom, and for the bedroom. And the porch.
So, still quite a bit of work to be done, but I'm feeling more and more confident that we'll actually have lights and water for being moved in here for winter. It's like in the peak of summer right now, being the end of June. But we still have to get through July and August, which is going to be hot. that's good because we'll get stuff done.
Yeah. Well, again, thanks for checking out our videos. Please make sure that you follow them, share them with your friends. You know, I think, where are we on our budget so far of what we've invested?
With electrical wire being expensive, oh my gosh, and a few other things, you know, I think we're still around
$5,000.
yeah,
Okay.
less.
Yeah, and we don't count tools into that unless it's a specific thing that's necessary for the house. We're talking about building materials and what we put out in the building materials and the things that we needed to make it happen. And we just actually another stack of lumber so that we can finish out these walls. We've got them sticker stacked so they'll dry nicely between each other because it is all rough cut. And then once that is completely done, we'll go ahead and throw it up on the walls.
We're hoping they won't turn as black, so it won't be as much to sand either. And giving it a little air today and sunshine, I'm sure just kind of helped.
All right. Well, guys, thank you so much, and we'll see you next month, yeah? Bye.